Okay, Shelby, state tax brackets. Write down your state tax, and that's money I pay to the state of Iowa. We live in Iowa, so that's where this money's going. Now, what you did before was to the United States government, okay? This is tax money I pay to the state of Iowa. Now, here's how this works. Find the state tax on the following adjusted gross income. Now, the adjusted gross income right here is right there. I want you to write how much money I made. How much money I made. Okay, now that that's been established, did we make more than $8,000? We did. So if we made more than that, you need to write $0 to $8,000 and then put the percent right next to it, 5% of, okay? Now, then 8,250 is between these numbers here, okay? So you put 8,000. We did something kind of like this before, same concept. But I don't put 15,000 because I only made it up to 8,250. So it's from 8,000 to 8,250. And that's 6%. Okay, now to find the percent of the number, we subtract here. So we take 8,000 minus 0, and that's 8,000. So we're going to find 5% of $8,000. And then I take 8,250 minus 8,000, and that's 250. So 6% of 250. Okay? Now remember what we need to do. We need to divide our percent by 100, 0.05. And of means we're going to multiply. Okay? So I take 0.05 times 8,000, and that's $400. So I owe $400 from that part. Now, again, I take my percent 6 divided by 100, 0.06. Then of means multiply. Okay. So 0.06 times 250 is $15. Okay, and then at the end, I add these together, okay? Add them. 400 plus 15 is $415, okay? And write tax I pay to Iowa, good old Iowa. Tax I pay to Iowa. Okay, now the next guy, he earns $23,499. So he earns more than this guy, so he has to pay more tax, okay? We're going to get a higher number than 415 here because we make more than 8,000, so $0 to 8,000. That's 5%. Then we make more than 15,000, so it goes from 8,000 to 15,000. And that's 6%. Then we make more than 20,000, so that's from 15,000 to 20,000. And that is 7%. And then we don't make more than 30,000, so I write 20,000 to 23,499. Remember, I always want to end with how much money I make, and that's 8%. Okay, so of. So 8,000 minus 0 is 8,000. 15,000 minus 8,000 is 7,000. 20,000 minus 15,000 is 5,000. And then 23,499 minus 20,000 is 3,499. Okay? And then I find what my taxes are. So again, I divide my percents by 100. 5 divided by 100 is 0.05. And of means multiply. Okay? So now I find what 0.05 times 8,000 is, and that's 400 again. Okay? Then I divide 6 by 100. 0.06. And then I multiply 0.06 by 7,000. 420. Okay, then I take 7 divided by 100, 0.07. Of, again, means times. So I take 0.07 times 5,000. That's $350. Then I take 8 divided by 100, 0.08. And then of, again, means times. So I take 0.08 times 3,499, $279.92. Add them all up. I get $1,449.92. That's how much tax I pay to Iowa, the Iowa government. Okay, it's a lot of money. Okay, 50,600. So that's obviously more than 8,000. It's over 15,000. It's over 20,000. It's over 30,000. It's over 50,000. And it's over 50,000. So I'm going to put over here 50,000. I'm going to do it over here. 50,000 to 50,600. Okay. Now, this is 5%, 6% of, 7% of, 8% of, 9% of, and 10% of. Okay. So again, we take 8,000 minus 0, that's 8,000. 15,000 minus 8,000 is 7,000. 20,000 minus 15,000 is 5,000. 30,000 minus 20,000 is 10,000. 50,000 minus 30,000 is 20,000. And 50,600 minus 50,000 is just 600. Okay. So again, I divide my percentage by 100. 100. That's 0.05. And of means times. $400. Okay, 6 divided by 100 is 0.06. Of means times, so I take 0.06 times 7,000. 420. 0.07, okay, times 50,000. Again, 3,500, or no, 350, my bad, it's 350. Okay, 0.08 times 10,000 is 800. Zero 0.09 times 20,000 1,800, and then 10 divided by 100 is 0.1. So I take 0.1 times 600. That's 60. Okay, so then I add all of these amounts together. All my answers I need to add together. Okay, so I got 400 plus 420 plus 350 plus 800 plus 1,800 plus 60, 3,830. Okay, so the more money you make, the more tax you have to pay. Tax I pay to Iowa. Okay, then the last guy really makes a lot of money. Okay, so he's over 8,000. So 5% of, he is over 15,000. That's 6% of. He makes more than 20. He makes more than all this, okay? So it would be right here. So 15,000 to 20,000. That's 8% of. Then I'm going to come over here. Then 20,000 to 30,000. And then 30,000 to 50,000. And then 50,000 up to 88,750. Okay, and again, this is a 7. I mess it up. That's 7%. This is 8%, 9%, 10%. Okay, so 8,000 minus 0 is 8,000. 15,000 minus 8,000 is 7,000. 20 minus 15 is 5, so 5,000. 30 minus 20 is 10, so 10,000. 50 minus 30 is 20, so 20,000. And then 88,750 minus 50,000 is 38,750. Okay, and then I make my calculations. 0.05 times 800, that's 400, plus 0.06 times 7,000 is 420. 0.07 times 5,000, that's 350. And over here, 0.08 times 10,000, that's 800. Then 0.09 times 20,000 is 1,800. Plus, and then finally, 0.1, and then I times, so 0.1 times 38,750 is 3,875. then you add those amounts together. So you have 400 plus 420 plus 350 plus 800 plus 1,800 plus 3,875, and that's 7,645. Okay, and that's a wrap.